Hi, I'm Kimberly Lewis, and I am your motivational muse. ClickFunnels and other lead magnets, can they help nonprofits? And what are they anyway? For the last 4 or 5 years, I have heard content creators and marketing folks talk about ClickFunnels. And quite honestly, I was totally confused about what that meant. I kept thinking it was some type of system that was unique and almost like pushing a robot, and it was going to do something that would bring customers and bring donors to your front door. But I've gotten a little bit better, and I have a better understanding, and I'm here to help you have a better understanding too. I thought it was just a complex system, as I said, designed to attract thousands of customers to our social media pages. But I really didn't have any idea of how a ClickFunnel or any funnel really worked. Then I realized it was pretty much the same thing as a lead magnet. Different terminology, but the concept is the same. So, okay, with that part understood, now I wanted to know how funnels would benefit my organization. By implementing a well-defined marketing funnel, nonprofits can significantly improve their ability to acquire and retain donors, recruit and engage volunteers, and ultimately achieve their mission more effectively. The key is to tailor the funnel to the specific goals and target audience of that organization. Now, I mostly think of funnels, specifically ClickFunnels, when posting social media content. But in the more traditional realm, funnels can be used to target your audience, such as donors, shoppers, or program participants. Improve donor acquisition and retention. That's the key. So how do we get there? Well, first, targeted messaging. Funnels allow for personalized messaging at each stage. Instead of a generic appeal, nonprofits can tailor their communication to the specific needs and interests of individuals at different points in their journey. Someone just learning about the organization will receive a different message than a long-time supporter. Next, segmentation. Funnels enable segmentation of audiences based on demographics, interests, giving history, and their engagement level. This allows for more efficient resource allocation and prevents wasting resources on irrelevant messaging. Third, nurturing leads. The funnel provides a framework for nurturing leads over time. Instead of a single ask for money, nonprofits can build relationships through regular communication, showcasing impact and highlighting the organization's work. This increases the likelihood of a conversion, which means the likelihood of them actually donating to that organization and becoming a long-term donor. Now, you also want to have enhanced volunteer recruitment and engagement, and you can use ClickFunnels for that. First, you need clear pathways. Funnels can guide potential volunteers through the process of learning about opportunities, signing up, and getting involved with the organization. This approach makes it easier for people to contribute their time and their skills. Next, you want to match your volunteers to the needs. By understanding volunteer skills and interests through the funnel, nonprofits can match them with the appropriate roles, leading to higher satisfaction and volunteer retention. Next, ongoing communication. Funnels facilitate ongoing communication with volunteers, keeping them informed about the organization's activities and providing opportunities for continued engagement. Funnels can also help you to build increased awareness and advocacy. You can build your brand awareness, for example. A well-designed funnel can increase your brand awareness by guiding potential supporters through a series of touch points from initial awareness to active engagement. Advocacy campaigns can really be highlighted through these ClickFunnels. They can be used to mobilize your supporters to take action, such as signing petitions, contacting legislators, or sharing the organization's message on social media. You can also use them to measure impact. By tracking the progress of individuals through the funnel, Nonprofits can measure the effectiveness of their advocacy campaigns and identify areas for improvement. So here are some examples of funnel stages, I'll call them, for nonprofits that might be useful to your organization. First, awareness. Have social media posts, blog articles, and website content that builds awareness. Next, interest. Have email signups or downloading of resources, attending webinars. That will tell you who's really interested in what you're doing. Decisions. Making a donation, volunteering, and signing a petition. Give them an ask. Tell them what to do and how to do it, and make it simple and quick. Then action. Action for your reoccurring donors, your active volunteers, and advocacy. And speaking of advocacy, share that content and allow your advocates to share the content so that they can be your brand ambassadors. As you lead your team towards making a greater impact, don't leave out all of those marketing tools at your disposal that will help you to raise awareness, to serve more people, and to raise more dollars for your cause.